Gotta enjoy playing the game, right? If you only enjoy winning, you will oftentimes end up having not the greatest time at all. What's up, Fairshocks? You're very easily able to steer yourself into a direction, or you can just have a bad day or a bad week or something. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Like, I know that you're coming from a chess background, and I feel like you're also... yeah, know that. I've learned that from skateboarding, actually. Like, I think there's so many different ways how you can learn that lesson, basically, right? In skateboarding, it's basically like you fall on your face the whole day, basically. Sometimes harder, sometimes not so hard. But you do it because you sometimes are gonna be able to succeed. And at some point, the thing that you do is gonna be so deep embedded in your muscle memory that you're just gonna be able to do it all the time. And I think in chess it's also like you get smacked so often by better players until you are getting better and better, and you get to learn the lesson. Okay, yeah, now I'm actually able to beat other players because of what I've done before. And in skateboarding, it's now I'm able to land some trick that I weren't able to do before because I did that. I think the concept is called falling forward. You just fall so often until you fall into the right direction. First lesson of skateboarding is learning where the hospital is. I actually never hurt myself too harsh with it. I think really hurting yourself is taking it a step too far, right? Like you can barely grind something. You can barely grind something and you go to a 5 set of stairs and you want to grind down the rail. yeah, you're gonna break your arm, bro. Like you're gonna have a bad time. But if you slowly go towards what you want to do, basically, like you learn to ollie, you learn to kickflip, you learn to shove it, you learn to whatever, learn to varial flip and everything, then you start grinding on small blocks, and then you start grinding on bigger blocks, and you slowly make your way. You are rarely gonna fall so hard that you actually gonna break yourself something. Like for me, the funniest story ever were that I were skateboarding at a 5 set of stairs, actually. I think it were actually a 4 set of stairs. I was jumping down there all day, like doing pop shovets down it, whatever, you know? Like, nothing happened. Everything is cool. At the end of the day, I just go down the stairs. And I don't go down with my foot properly. How could you say it? Like, it bends into the wrong direction, and I have, like, such a big thing on my feet, basically. I couldn't run for, I think, 2 months. I was running around with, I don't know, you could call them even. Not a wheelchair. I was still able to run, but I probably should have gotten a wheelchair. Oh, yikes. Way too late on my lore here because I'm talking too much. Buddy. So yeah, basically skating the set of stairs all day, like 4 hours or something. And when I stop and just go down the stairs, I hurt myself, so I can't walk for months. That's skating for me, basically. It was always my preferred way of sport because you always could do what you want, basically, right? It was not like, you're in a football club and now you need to come every Tuesday and Thursday to the training. And then at the weekend, you will always have a game and you need to show up to that. With skateboarding, it's just like you go when you want to, you stop when you want to. You want to go 6 hours in one day? You can do that. Tomorrow you don't want to go at all, you can do that. Like, it's just, I think, one of the most chill way of doing sports that there are. The people you met are usually also lovely people because they do the same stuff like we're all standing on a wooden board with rolls beneath it, and we roll through the world, more or less. So, yeah. I think you need to have a certain type of brain damage to do that. And that usually correlates with having nice people. Like, I feel like. I rarely had people that I met there where I thought, oh my god, what a dick. Usually a lot of lovely people. I think you're also spending a lot of time of the day trying to help somebody else, you know? What really often happens is that some kids show up and they need some help with something, and you just try to help them as much as you can, or try to get them off the thought if they are doing something which they are definitely gonna hurt themselves with. Alright, yeah, have a good one, Rex. I had that quite often, that some parents came over to me and they said, like, can you show my kid how to ride down that ramp there? He definitely wants to ride down that ramp there. Like, okay, yeah, can you just stay on your board? And the kid is like barely able to go a few meters on the board without needing to step up. I said, yeah, maybe you should let the kid first like ride around in the neighborhood and everything before, so he actually is able to stand on the board before you send him down the ramp. Because he's gotta eat shite. He's gotta eat shite. Oh, he's clearing doors right now. And we just cleared ourselves. Oh. There we go. Like, he needs to clear the doggers because he can't jump over to me. But I can't have the two villagers over here, like, not giving me any resources for all the time. That would be not too great. Thanks, mate. The lion already cleared himself. I got two bears over there, though. Don't know if you've seen that. Lord of Gods is on the map. Yeah, it could be, it could be. I also like how the skateboard culture is so different, right? Like, so, not different, but you wouldn't even know what people are part of it and which people are not part of it. Everybody could be a part of it, basically. It's not like a certain type, you know? Not every skater is a dude with a base cap and baggy pants who rides around, and not every dude is like a... don't know what you call, like a punk skater. Like, drives around like a very, very, how could you say it? I'm not coming onto the right word. And I'm also not trying. But you know what I mean. Could be anyone, more or less. Just gonna go with old school trading here. But yeah, I've learned some important lessons doing it. And yeah, kind of got lucky to not ever get hurt too badly, I guess. Good bot ring. I don't think these are giants. If they are, that would be aesthetic. Great, great. If they are not, they will probably be killed by our own wolf relatively soon. And then I don't know who to trade with anymore. Would be a bit of a bummer. Close. Need like osmosis will hit soon-ish, not really that soon. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Gravity doesn't matter what you think about it. It will still catch you if it gets the chance. I look how far. It's better than kobolds. A lot better than kobolds. They're just not cleared as easily. Well, they could very much still be cleared. Will the lion scout? Doesn't look like it, because its scout camp is already broken down. A lot more work for me here. Because then I need to upgrade my town hall and my scout camp. Need another villager on stone relatively soon. Should be doable. Merchant right now. Sent the scout out again. One scout will be tough. Like, we need to have stuff for the wolf to clear it. I don't know if one scout will be sufficient. Scouting out tiles. Well, there is still 2 bears back there. I don't really care about the shipwreck there, but there is still 2 bears. Back for now. One more. Handiwork comes in. Okay. Actually didn't see him. Okay. Like I said, I don't really care about the shipwreck there. 240 food must be interesting for our mate. Okay. This up. Look how far attacking me. They are. We go. I'm just gonna go with bodyguard. Additional unit, why not? What's up, Rebirth? No, my wolf! Yeah. Got a dead wolf here. It is very, very sad. We're fine. I could feast. Want that? What up with the spike? I feast? Should I? Okay. I think the wolf doesn't really care that much, honestly. Osmosis. Happiness should look really good right now. Then we might as well go for the shipwreck. This Talia will actually be the most populated one, right? More populated than my main tile. Oh, my scout died. That's not great. We can go for the warrior upgrade. How much stone is left? 15. Wait, can't even be 15, huh? Huh? Where did I burn? Oh yeah, of course, I'm burning stone all the time. Yeah, that's true. 15. 16 in the fall, but I'm gonna lose a little bit on trading. That's 10 if I upgrade my scout camp. Ian doesn't seem to be too interested in scouting now. So I guess I'm just gonna do it. Shouldn't hurt me too much. Hurts a little bit, of course, but doesn't end my game here. It's a little meh. The one villager that is actually a production melee. Bang. Why no farm? I could get it. Too interested in it since my food economy should usually be better than it is right now. It's just that I have so many people doing different things. I have so much wood that I could definitely go for it. But in winter, kinda meh. Start the scouting. Smith is ready. Mission 2. Yeah, the farm will basically go up in the moment where I don't need it anymore. Like throughout the winter. Will be interesting again, we'll see. It now says it very clearly. 11.5. It jumps down to 6. They are hard-coded. It doesn't matter what bonus you give them. I would think, I would hope that it has been fixed until now. But it's not actually a thing anymore. 6.3. Is correct, right? Is correct. They have free production plus 15%. 15% of free, what is that again? I'm actually... Usually that is the kind of math which I can do easily in my head. I don't know, today I have somewhat a blank in front of my head. Shrug. Who knows? Who knows? Sure, I sure don't. .45. Yeah, and it's not working, right? It is not working. So handiwork doesn't have an effect on my farmers because of the winter. That's what I've heard, because farmers are hard-coded and it just doesn't work. Which is what I said to the topic before, like reading explains everything. No, reading doesn't explain everything. Reading tells you that I get 15% production bonus on my farmers right now, which I don't get right now. Because their production should be 6.9. Not 6.3. Oh. Tame a wolfie? Nah, definitely not. Problem is, if I tame a wolf right now, that will take one of my army slots away. Which means every warrior I get on top of that will cost more gold. 6.9, nice. True. But no, we don't get them. Sadly, we don't get it. That's the same thing with beer. Theoretically, farmers on bear should be insane because you get the full summer bonus, of course, from farmers just being better than the other ones. And in winter, they should be have less of a winter disadvantage because they, because you're playing bear. But that is not true. The bear effect will just not work on farmers at all. Because what you read is not what you get. Yeah, since the start of the very game. That's a real long time. That's like 6 years now, right? Just basically it should be a line of code that basically says that farmers have the winter production debuff. It should also work on farmers, on fishers and hunters and everything. I didn't check that. But I've never heard somebody complain about this. Yeah, true. But the problem is you also don't give them money for fixing the old clans, right? That's on you guys. You know, just not like randomly send money to them. Come on. Don't be so greedy. I pay $5 for a Boar rework. Will you though? Will you though? Yeah. There you go, there you go. Just give them free access to your account. If it's good, that's the thing, right? Now we're in the subjective area again. So it's not guaranteed money, so might even get go to work. Like imagine you go to work tomorrow and your boss tells you if you worked good today, then you get paid. Without any specification around that. Would you work then? Deep night. Hmm. Hmm. We got a second feast out now. Let's already start spamming military buildings. Will I just completely stop? Yeah, I guess. Go. Give me back OG Boar relic. Some goodies and we Gucci. Ah, okay, okay. That is what we can work with. Okay, so you want the one back that spawns boars in the forests. I think that's the OG one, right? Yeah, yeah. We're a really fun relic, to be fair. Easy 3k food, yeah. Come on, why wouldn't that be in the game anymore? Like, actually, a lot of the clans are so overpowered right now that you could definitely do that. Without it being too bad. My other scout died now. Ooh. It was annoying. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. If you had a boar in the game, then having the boar spawn in your forests, it was only annoying though. It was not more. Like if you lost against the boar, going for the boar relic, taking your forest, that were your own mistake, right? But it were just like unpleasant, let's say. And I wouldn't say that we're like super unfair and yeah, so overpowered that it couldn't ever have stayed in the game. Okay. 14 for me. I can't type though, that's the problem. That's the big downside there. Just do it like that. We'll end up with more tiles. Slow down. Yeah, I think you're correct. I think the Boar clan hasn't been a part of the active meta for a long time now. Like, I think you can easily reach good ranks with like one tricking Boar. Like, I think you can easily go gold, and you might even be able to get diamond with it. Like, Rimsteel is gonna be hard, but I think you can go pretty high in the ranks just binging Boar. Because it's not like it's a bad clan or something. It is just, in comparison to other clans, it lacks either aggression potential, which I don't know, it's still good in it, or late game. Oftentimes the problem. Okay. RIP, bro. So unlucky. Those high grass tiles are really, really punishing. No, now we gotta go. Now we got to go. Full of armor. Ah. Economy is just down. Obviously, we're gonna hunt him through now. Just going onto another tower. Just want to push in there and get some hits out. Can totally go to the other tile if you want. Want to take the relic. Starving suit. Ah. 2-3 minutes to go. I will not be fine. Will not die instantly, correct? But I will not be fine. Got some time. They're going again. Okay. There's no food. I will start starving before we push into their tiles. Like not starving, freezing it will be, right? Let's see, the winter will stop soon. I think starvation will break my neck. Nope, it is wood actually. Yeah, if I type now and you go in. Yay. Good fight. I am back, not starving. Nice. We'll see. We got quite some lion army surviving. Like 20 total. Trying to not let him get any food on this tile. Okay, yeah, the X-throws should seal the deal. They're dishing good damage out from the back there. You were played, boys. Cool. Rest. To the best. Not the very best, to be honest, but it definitely happens. I just wanted to say happens to me. Oh my god, that would have been so cocky. So I'm the best? No. But yeah, happens. Always almost stepped into the trap there. I just wanted to say a good old saying here and then realized, oh my god, if you tell that, that is extremely cocky. Let's say it happens to the best and also sometimes to me. Also very often to me. Like these high grass tiles got me way too often. Are you a boar main? Nah, not at all. But I think the boar strategy didn't really change a bunch for the last times, right? Like if you want to go aggro, you go shipbuilding. Like even shipbuilding. If you want to go aggro, you go simple living into lay of the land, shipbuilding, handiwork. Then you can go osmosis, weaponsmith. Depends on how aggro you want to be. Or if you want to go more 802, you go simple living into bartering, into handiwork, into osmosis, and then you trade with neutrals. You trade your minerals away. You get a huge amount of gold, and you're basically, yeah, a one push, you know? You have one good push, and afterwards you're gonna lose a lot of gas because your minerals are just gone. You traded them all away. And other clans like Orcs, like also Goat, they will just have really good economies which still stay up after they lose their army. So in the longer scheme of the game, especially if you play against teams which are roughly on your skill level and the game will not just end with one push and then it's over, the Boar clan really has a wow thing. Long live Dano! What's up? What's up, Grover? Welcome. Yeah, indeed, Dano, really nice player. Did you lose a bet or something? Wait a second, do you like play with Dano and tell him if you're not able to build 50 archers in the next game, you gotta go into the game, into the dentist stream and write long live Dano. I think like this, something like this must have happened. What are your favorite clans? It were always Stack. Right now, I'm really digging the Wolf Clan gameplay. Pretty active, pretty fun, in my opinion. You're always doing something, you know, and I feel like it's actually pretty straightforward. Like, I don't think it's Wolf that playing Wolf is hard. Wolf is more like having the right. Maybe later on in the game when you actually need to pick fights and everything, then it might get harder if you, yeah. But I don't know, I just roll the boat and then lose on my chief sometimes, and yeah, just having a good time with it. So it would be Stack and Wolf. The Owl right now is also super fun, but I think mostly because it's like really overpowered. But I think it will also still be fun when it's not as overpowered anymore, if you just like I said, don't let your chief give your main tile 5% bonus per lore, just make it like 2% or something. I think you will still do it, because you can still end up at a good amount of bonies on your main tile. I think then up to 20%, which is still pretty good. Like, you're still better than the Bear clan. And yeah, I think it's to be good. What the heck is that? That's a goat emoji. That's a goat emoji. That's sick glasses, man. How do I get these glasses? I would totally rock these on stream, even though probably would lose my eyesight after a little bit of time. Yeah, thanks, Alan. GG's. Were quite fun to play here. Generally had a good time. But for today, oh yeah, we can check the lore, the gold one, because higher graph, better player. That's how it is. That's how it is. If this graph here is really high, this player has won the game. Everything else is non-important. Everything else is non-important. This is the only thing that matters. Lore is for losers. Military experience for nerds. Gold is for chats, and that's why we go for gold. It's in the end, is the only thing that Boar can really do, is get a lot of Boar out of get a lot of gold out of nowhere, put it into army, and then either win or die. They do both start with the letter L. That's what I mean. What the people don't think about. That's what the people don't think about. Lore loser. That's what I'm gonna lead you into the weekend with. It's always about the money. Yeah, true. Capitalism is has won also in Northgard. It's all about capitalism. Then you see like old rat, negotiation rat. You didn't even get any resources anymore. You just printed gold and then you buy your resources from somewhere else, which is basically the economic strategy of a lot of countries in the world, right? I don't think Germany could feed themselves. They just do crap that they sell to other countries so they can buy food. It's okay. Economics for you. Economics with dentist. How fun is that? I don't even have any economic degree. Not even close. Not even remotely close. I have no idea.